Welcome to The Late Show, everybody. Glad you're here. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Huge news about Donald Trump almost happened last night. For years now, people have wanted to see his tax returns. The only thing he hides more fiercely is the true color of his face. I'm gonna guess bleached jellyfish. Well, last night at around 7:30, something like that, our friend Rachel Maddow unleashed a Force 5 tweet-a-cane with "We've got Trump tax returns tonight, 9 p.m., MSNBC. Seriously." So important for news networks to add "seriously" to any announcement, so the audience knows you're not pranking them like you do. It's a long tradition in the news business. I mean, we all remember the Hindenburg broadcast.
Oh, the humanity, the flames are going up. I'm not yanking your chain, folks. For realsies.
For realsies. For realsies. And then we were all glued to it. I was watching the Twitter feed. I watched when 9 o'clock came. Rachel took us on an emotional roller coaster because, like a roller coaster, at the end, you're right back where you started and feeling a little queasy. First, she let us know just how much information she had to share.
This document has surfaced. It has been handed to a reporter. And that's an important part of this story. That may be the most important part of this story.
She's got nothing. Then, after like 20 minutes of explaining what taxes are and who Donald Trump is, Maddow was ready to show us the tax return.
We got it tonight. And I am sure it is only the start, but it's a start. And our little piece of it, we just got it. We'll go through it next.
What? A cliffhanger? You can't, is this news or a reality show? I don't want to watch America's Got 1040s. Probably pretty good. Probably pretty good. Howie's great. After the break, we finally got the long-awaited revelations.
What I have here is a copy of Donald Trump's tax returns. We have his federal tax return for 1 year, for 2005. He paid $38 million, looks like $38 million in taxes. He took a big write-down of $103 million. More on that later. If you add up the lines for income, he made more than $150 million in that year.
All right, let's see, $38 million. Okay, what is it? $103 million write-down. All right, $150 million in income. That adds up to zero being given. Yeah. Do you need this? Yeah, sorry. Check my math. Should check my math on that one, yeah. Here's the deal. We know he's rich already, all right? Be sure to tune into Rachel's next special report, Wolf, Wolf, an exclusive look at what the boy cried. But before Rachel even went on the air, here's the deal. The White House stole her thunder by releasing all the information on Trump's tax return. So apparently, I think this proves, if they think you already have the information, Trump's team is more than happy to confirm it. I guess now is a good time to tell the White House that someone FedExed me a urine-soaked videotape. Your move, guys. Who knows? Who knows what's in there? No idea. Could be anything. The White House statement also said, before being elected president, Mr. Trump was one of the most successful businessmen in the world with a responsibility to his company, his family, and his employees to pay no more tax than legally required. Yes, Donald Trump does the minimum of everything. That's how he became president, by getting no more votes than legally required. He got in there anyway. Legally, he's president. Now, the show also revealed that Maddow got Trump's taxes because copies of the tax returns anonymously were put in the mailbox of journalist David K. Johnston. But the president didn't buy that story, because this morning he tweeted, "Does anybody really believe that a reporter who nobody ever heard of went to his mailbox and found my tax returns at NBC News? Fake news." Yeah. Does anybody? Really? Seriously? Nobody.
know.
Come on.
I don't know.
Nobody has ever heard of this David K. Johnston guy, except maybe whoever engraved his name onto a Pulitzer. So,
Well,
we don't really know who put out this story or why, but Johnston has some theories.
By the way, let me point out it's entirely possible that Donald sent this to me. Donald Trump has, over the years, leaked all sorts of things. Donald has a long history of leaking material about himself when he thinks it's in his interest.
Although, again, he's better known for watching other people leaking. So, videotape. So, maybe Trump is his own leaker. It sounds crazy. I realize that sounds crazy. But it's no crazier than Kellyanne Conway suggesting our microwaves are cameras. Hello. And welcome to the Late Show microwave cam. Pro tip, always remove your tinfoil hat before you stick your head in here, or else it'll start to spark. Okay, let me set the microwave for truth. Follow me here, okay? Maybe Trump did leak his own tax returns from the year when he actually paid returns to dispel rumors that he hasn't paid taxes for 20 years. Or maybe this whole tax thing is just a distraction from the investigation into his connections with Russia. Or maybe that's just a distraction from the fact that Trump cares dead on arrival. If you think about it, it makes sense. And if you don't think about it, it makes even more sense. But wait. I will tell you where he really tripped up. Because, and this is true, on his tax return, on the line that asks if you want to donate $3 to presidential election campaigns, he checked yes. Okay? And then, a mere 11 years later, he conveniently runs for president of the United States and able to collect his sweet $3 back, okay? Follow the money. Follow the money. How could you miss that, Rachel? How could you miss that? When we return, I'll be talking to Jessica Lange, but first, we'll have the latest